Hello, y'all. Out of the sick bed for a little while, and came to talk because I want to really get down to what's real about all this, what's actually going on. You see, there's all these messages about what you have to do to gain this natural state or enlightenment. What you have to do. Well, where's this you? There's so many, quote, teachers of Advaita that they're talking about something that's actually hopeless. They're saying that you, which actually doesn't really exist in the first place, except as a ghost-like thought, have to do X, Y, or Z. You must self-inquire. Ask who am I? Ask who's asking the question. That's all well and good. The problem is that, in my experience, that only leads to the clear and natural understanding that none of it actually works. You are already whole and complete. Being whole and complete, you're setting out to get whole and complete, which unwholes you and incompletes you. But that's the dance. That's what's happening. Whether we approve of it or not, like it or not, that's all irrelevant. You know, it's just what's going on. It's what is. So, if you're searching for the self, just stop and look and listen to yourself. Listen to that voice in your head that claims that something's wrong or something's missing or I need this or that or the other thing. What if you don't need anything? In fact, what if there's no you with any needs at all? What if? As Jack Nicholson famously said, what if this is as good as it gets? Well, guess what? This is as good as it gets. Whatever's going on, that's as good as it gets. So the search for true nature is hopeless, but only 100% hopeless. But you see, when hope dies, hopelessness dies too, and what's left is what always is. That which you always already are. And as Lao Tzu put it, to know this, how did he put it? To know this is to be illumined, something like that. But the knowing of it is impersonal and natural and at the heart of everything. So, you know, lots of teachers talk about how you got to do this, that, or the other thing. You know, okay, just let go. Well, shit, if you could, you would have, wouldn't you? If you're suffering, wouldn't you have let go of suffering long, long ago? Of course. If you're in the managing business of your life, if you're the CEO of the life of me, how come you're not doing a better job? Can't you see? Can't you see that every single piece of seeking is to deny that which you already are? We live in denial when we're seekers. We live in the denial of what naturally always is, fully present, fully here, fully now, only overlooked by a mind that's been cultured to believe that it's an individual with free will and volition. Well, if you're convinced still that you have some divinely given free will and volition, use that free will and volition to end your suffering. How's that going? So, the message here is manifold. There's been lots of different takes on the message, so to speak, because the attempt here has been to try to reach as many suffering seekers as possible, because I am not a believer in suffering at all. I am not interested in suffering. What I'm interested in is pointing out what the actual fact of reality is. And the getting it or not getting it is not up to you or me. It's not up to any person whatsoever. Because why? Because the person is a dream. In your dream at night, there's a person that does all sorts of stuff and has interactions with people and drives cars and goes in elevators to buildings and maybe plays a little poker or something. All of that is the dream. Maybe you have a nice wet dream. So, you notice that the dream ends and your body has not moved from the bed? Well, in exactly the same way, this is a dream. You are dreaming. But that doesn't mean that you can wake up. No. The sort of exhortation, wake up, you're dreaming, is fine as far as it goes. The problem is, when you look for somebody that can wake up, what do you find? Nothing. So where is this so-called one who can wake up from this dream? This is kind of like a dream where somebody's telling you to wake up, and then you wake up from the dream, and then you realize it was all a dream, but then you're in a new dream called the waking dream. Give me a break. This is an absolutely hopeless case. You cannot discover that which you already are. Gosh, I don't know how to put it any plainer than that. Your search for your true nature is doomed to fail simply because you've never left your true nature, so to speak. I'm saying you, I, and me as some words that point to pure, unfettered, unlimited consciousness. You are that. And whether you know it or not, you're still that. So I would say, okay, give up the search? No. Who would give it up? You can't give up the search. Okay, well, get angry about it and really take it on seriously and commit yourself to it. No. Who would do that? You see, all of these assume a fact which is missing in evidence, and that's the so-called fact of a separate me with individual control. Where's your control? And how come you don't use it better if you believe you have it? So this message is absolutely terrifying to that which thinks it's real. That so-called self with a whole bunch of attributes and characteristics. The character. That character is thoroughly threatened by the straightforward message such as this. Booga booga. That's the way it is. So, here's the message. It's not that there's nothing you can do. It's that there is no one. There's never been anyone. All there is this that is fully present right now. Whatever the appearance is, it's all an appearance that comes and goes in the true nature of what you are. So, I hope you're well. And like I said, I'm out of the sick bed for the moment, and we'll see how all that goes. And you never know. Anyway, love you all. Thanks for watching. And give it up? No. Who would do that?